Yeah, I can't do it. So
Important right. So guys, uh, we are now live. So I think we should be starting now. Chinyati, are you with us? Okay, let me share. Let me just share entire screen. Okay. So
Maria GB.
everyone is professing that the shared exercise is difficult. So I hope today the reason why I gave you that in advance is when we'll be doing, you'll be seeing how we go about some of the issues. So if you saw that there is need to use joins, it means you are in the right track. So what did we do last time? Um, we we did aggregates, right? We also did writing into another table, temp sales by year after we did our cleaning. We also demonstrated how to use the having command, and we also did cases. I understand this was the last, right? But we did something after this. Yeah, we did something. So I think today we can continue. Uh, is there anyone who still have issues with the case statement? Mm. Also, what? Can you show it?
You think that the Baku Excel to
You want to import a flat file, a CSV or an Excel?
it's an important file. Digital Excel.
Can you show it? She wants to import a flat file. A flat file is either a TXT or CSV. So if you use Excel for that, I don't think it's going to work. But if you say import Excel and you want to import a CSV, it will accept. You then need to choose. Say, what is it that you want to import? Is it an Excel or is it a CSV file? So it works. Should I demonstrate here or what?
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, just demonstrate to bail her out.
okay. We say it here. We go to tasks, right? So on tasks, you say import data, or you can say import flat file. Either way, it works. So you go next. Yeah, you choose flat file. So it's refreshing. So here I browse. Do I have a flat file here? I don't. Let me go to the downloads. Um, where is that one? There's a file called delinquents, right? For example, I need this one, delinquents prediction CSV, right? So I now have what? This. I click next. I now have a preview. I can go here, advanced, where I can change what the column types, and even here I can say the length is what. When we're dealing with the code, we're defining to say this is of length 50, but here you can do it what manual. You can go to the preview. This is your these are your columns, right? You can skip rows, right? On the source now. So you can write to another Excel file, but it's also we don't want that, or to another Microsoft Access or what. But it's we need what to write to SQL. So you click next, right? I'm now here. Okay. So I can edit my mappings, right? I can change data types, I can change the size, I can change precision, but I don't want to do that. I can then say preview my data after that. Then I click next, next. Let me go back. I can change even the column, the data, the table name, but let me keep it as it is. Finish, succeeded. So if I now go to, if I refresh, go to tables, I have two. I think I have created another one before. So which the one I have created is this one because I haven't changed the what the table name. It has the underscores. So it's as simple as that. So instead of you, if you have your data already in an Excel or CSV or TXT, I just use this. But be also familiar with creating using what the scripts. Is it now clear? Fine. So I think we can go to the business of the day. So let me go to the business of the day. We did cases. We did we did cases. We did. I think what I wanted to say is we demonstrated the creating a procedure, a stored procedure. I think we can do that for now as a recap before we do other. So we said the procedure is just a band of code that can that I can use to automate and run everything that I want. For example, on that day, we did everything that we did, all this code. But I would want to say uh, even if I'm in another script, I would still want to run that script. I would just say execute, exec. It's giving me an error. I mean what? It's running that code, right? So what you do is it's visible in that table. So what I'm just doing is I'm running what all that code, everything that's there will be executed. So it helps us to automate when you want to run your code, maybe unattended, or you are automating your jobs without a running in your absence. You just use this automation. We will demonstrate it later. It will knock, right? But maybe you want to create that because that day we used this option to create that stored procedure. We use the option of going to programmability, stored procedures. This is my stored procedure. So suppose we are working as a team, we are in the same department and we are sharing this self. Everyone will have access to this. You don't need to share the code. They will have access to what? To the stored procedure. What they just do is to say modify, and they have access to that code. Yeah. So to create a stored procedure um, using a code, you need you need to do this. Let me remove everything that's inside. So basically, this is the stored procedure. Your entire code will be here, right? So uh, use AdventureWorks. The critical part is this one. So what it's doing is, let me not alter for now, because if you are creating a new procedure, you say create procedure, procedure name. I think we can do that. We can write the code. Just go to AdventureWorks database. So you need to be in the database.
Which one? 22 or 19?
It depends with what you have. DW.
New query. Trend and programmability.
Yes.
Programmability.
No. If you
Created using the code.
create using the code, you don't need to go there. You only go there when you want to create using, but we'll also do that. Um, yeah, do new query. So do new query, then forget everything before this.
Size that DBO, it can go to create procedure, but there's procedure name. It's not a DBO,
It just does. It works.
it works.
Mm. So tell me when you are there.
Yeah.
Are we now there? So I said, forget everything that's before. Just do this.
What you don't with age, what I have a comment.
Leave the comments. Did you execute?
Syntax analysis.
It's giving you error. What's it? What is it saying?
Same error message.
Already, there's already an object named.
Incorrect syntax near source analysis.
Near what?
Source analysis. Remember what you need to say.
There is DBO dots. No, outside the square bracket.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, either. DBO dots. There should not be any space. Can you execute? Right. Can you execute the second time?
Procedure analysis line based one there is already an object named analysis.
So so if you refresh your database, go to programmability, stored procedures. It's there.
Programmability number, security number.
If you go to your database before you expand everything, you see programmability. It's not there. That's why it's giving you that error. Maybe you need to be modifying it. So you say on create, you say create or odd. Yes, I did. Create or right. That way. Can you run? So you are getting an error that is already existing, right? Maybe you need to be creating each time you. So you say create or odd. Only when necessary, but if you already have it, you use odd on. But maybe you need to be dynamically doing it. Either you are creating or altering. You don't know if it exists or not. You do that. Yes. Right? So where it's saying entire code below that, just copy any code that you have. Or the one that we did previously on case statement and paste it there. Yeah. If you have any code that you have. Yeah, you can select all of it or just part of it and you paste below where it's saying entire code. Are you there? You are seeming confused. Or any code that you have, which you did on AdventureWorks DW. Can you run? It's giving you an error. Say create or odd. Because it's not there. You don't have a select.
Commands completed successfully.
Run that. This one. Yes, begin. Set no account. No account.
Initially means
It's one year. That one. No account. No account. Huh? Are you in? There's already what? I said, if you have already created, we are no longer creating, we are altering. So you can say create or alt.
so SQL is intelligent enough to say any more already by skip the create command. They're going to put
Yes.
okay.
You get it? Yeah, I think you got it right. So below the set count on, that's where you put your code before the end. Are you now there?
Yeah.
Command created what successfully.
Yeah.
So can you so for you now to run just below before after the end command.
Mhm.
Are you now there? When create, say create or alt. Create initial or alt. Or hapo paste any code ya jina basi hapo. Make sure you are selecting database. Hapo mapa. That one. Those select your paper and now you answer use. So you put any code that you want to run inside. So are you now there? Shamin, can you yeah, you are almost there. Then paste code inside. Mashika iba.
Ajiti.
Mashika. Right, go. You and created successful. Right. You to run
To run.
running it. Because we want to see the results. You can come here. Mungu select baba. Or let me demonstrate one. Right, so pane wasvika takireta shi. So for you to run this stored procedure, maybe you have a long code. For you to select everything, just select here. Just click select this and execute. It runs everything. So you can run this. So suppose I'm in another code. I want to run that stored procedure. Udagona my result. I just say do this. Ndikuno. Ya utita si. Ya kutondi pachi my results. For me